late start today. Not because of the black eye, don't worry. The story's not that interesting either.
It's called ball hockey.
Ball hockey. Took a dirty f***ing nub. You know, the nub of the stick, not a nutsack. Right to the eye.
Black guy playing hockey.
Jordan, take a zoom in on that. Let them see. Let them see all the colors of the spectrum.
How's the neck?
Next, I'm not going to be looking at you. Be a little bit of this. That's what you're getting. That's what you're getting from me.
There's not going to be any today?
No, none of that today. That's what you're getting from me. I got that 45-degree angle turn. You're getting the eyes.
Well, it's actually nighttime, not morning this time.
Yeah, like I said, late start at the office today. Brady,
yeah.
You know, Brady went and destroyed us. Again.
Absolutely.
Like he destroys toilets.
Was it bad?
No, not this time. You didn't destroy it this time, but historically, you destroy toilets.
Oh, okay.
We know that.
I was blaming it on my kids. Alright, so...
We got a couple things to go over today.
Do you want to start with the announcements of Fury and Wilder's upcoming fights?
Yeah, let's do that.
Is there much to say?
So announce the fights, Brady. Just announce the
We got Wilder versus Brazil. Did I pronounce it right?
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to save the day like Webster's Dictionary. We got Deontay Wilder, who's fighting his mandatory Dominic Breazeale. He got a little closer the second time, but we didn't want to strike out for a third time. That's why I'm stepping in.
Alright, Dingleberry, let's go.
Yeah, I mean, is there much to say there?
No.
Like, there's a storybook with that. Like, did you hear what happened in Alabama in the hotel?
No. Does anyone care?
It's entertaining. I don't know. Like, so after, I think, Wilder was fighting Gerald Washington, and Breazeale was on the undercard fighting a heavyweight fight. They both won, and they were in the hotel after, and I think Wilder's little brother and Breazeale were having words in the hotel.
Little interracial words?
Interracial words? What are you talking about?
Black on white?
Breazeale's not white.
Oh, he's not?
He's Spanish.
Oh, shit.
He's Puerto Rican.
Oh,
So then, I guess it's still interracial, but like it's Spanish.
Still interracial.
So, again, Wilder's little brother punched him out. That's the story. So, Breazeale went and like tried to press charges and shit, and now they're finally fighting it out. They're dealing with it. It's getting dealt with.
Oh, it's not bad.
At least there's a storyline. I mean, it's not a good fight.
No.
We already saw what happened to Breazeale when he fought Joshua.
Fury versus... Should I even try?
Please.
Schwartz.
Yay! Oh wow!
Hey.
White, he can say these white guys' names, but you know, blacks and Spanish. It's not.
I know how to say like Tyrone and Shaniqua. I can say
yeah, we
names.
should probably stop talking now.
All right.
Is it Tim or Tom?
Tom
Schwartz. Okay, this is what I have nothing to say for this.
Who?
It's a guess who. You know the game Guess Who when you're flipping those things up. That's what this guy is. His face pops up and you go to the next one.
Absolutely.
So Tom Schwartz. Not sure who he is. ESPN signs Tyson Fury, and this is what we get.
Absolutely.
This is what Bob Arum and Top Rank gives us. This better be they better be just getting ready for a big fight after this.
I hate Bob Arum.
Oh my god, what is he, like 94 years old?
Like die already.
Okay, a little extreme.
We had a Couture's funeral. We want a Arum's funeral next. Funeral.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna stay out of this one.
I'm just kidding. That's pretty ruthless.
It's pretty messed
With
up.
a straight face.
I'm not even gonna swear, you know, because Jordan's trying to get us to cut back on the swearing. That's why he's blurring out all of these. If you guys ever noticed, we're blurring out every time I drop the F-bomb. You know, I was gonna say it, but
the word.
That word.
Have fun with that, Jordan. Have fun with that, Jordan.
Hey, Brady. F*** you.
Because apparently YouTube is not fond of our R-rated content. But I mean, y'all like it. We keep it real.
He's worse.
I'm pretty bad. I just watched last week's episode today, though, and you were way worse than me.
Really?
You were dropping it, bro. You just drop it in everything.
It's because it's 8:30 in the morning. I only got 4 hours sleep, something like that.
Better than 9:30 at night, man.
Oof. I like doing it at 9:30. I don't go to bed till 2.
Well, I'm not about that life.
I am. Never used to be old man. You used to call me old man. Now I don't go to bed.
So Schwartz is definitely going to beat Tyson Fury, right?
Oh.
Schwartz is going to beat Tyson Fury, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, smash.
Knockout.
No.
Round 1.
If he does, oh my god. No, for Tim Schwartz, we don't want you on the show, alright? We're not talking about you anymore. Next.
TJ announcing USADA getting caught, and we don't know for what yet, but he did give up his belt.
Does anyone really give a shit what USADA says anymore, though? It's a joke.
Yeah, pretty much.
like, okay, you get fight by USADA. Cool, then what, you're going to fight next week? Like, that's how it seems working out. What's he got, picograms? Like,
Yeah.
Does it really matter that he got fight by USADA?
It could be weed.
It could be anything, yeah. The point being, USADA's a joke. I don't take it seriously. Maybe if he does like some other organization like VADA testing or like an athletic commission does their own testing, then we'll see. But USADA's a joke.
They need to kick USADA out and give him the, what's Jorge say?
The 3-piece in the soda.
There you go, the 3 pieces of soda to USADA. USADA.
Has to be Fanta Orange though. Has to be a Fanta Orange.
I don't know about that Fanta cream soda.
You like the cream soda?
I do like the cream soda.
I don't mind the grape pie. The grape.
Ugh. Love grapes, don't like grape shit. This could go on a long list more than you think.
Why? What do we got?
Cejudo calls out Connor. Woodley calls out Connor. Not relevant because there's been like 3 other people who've called out Connor this week.
Who?
And personally, I would like to see Pettis.
Fight Connor?
I think that fight makes sense.
See, I don't want to see Masvidal versus Pettis. I think that's a great fight at one
And
time.
Masvidal called out Connor too.
Oh yeah, Masvidal did call out Connor. All right, well, Connor says he's coming. He wants the
July.
Poirier rematch, Holloway rematch, Diaz rematch, Khabib rematch, and I think there was one other Aldo rematch.
Yeah, which is surprising.
He's not fighting 5 more times, man. We'll be lucky to see him there 2 more times. I think we see him against Khabib and Nate. That's it.
Yeah, it makes sense. Those are the only names that worth him coming back for.
I don't. All those names we just talked about are huge fights.
They wouldn't bring the pay-per-view revenue as an...
That's true.
I think
Holloway,
Nate,
maybe?
No. I think the Nate versus Connor would be the biggest fight for UFC, even though Khabib versus Connor was 2.5. They'd break the record with it because it's a trilogy. It's always huge.
I don't know. I think the Khabib second fight's bigger than the Nate second.
But just think, people don't realize the return of Nate Diaz now. It's not even just the return of Connor, it's the return of Nate Diaz.
He hasn't fought, what, like 2.5 years?
Yeah.
He shouldn't even be ranked anymore.
Which is crazy.
That's insane.
And he fought at welterweight twice. He hasn't even been a lightweight for like 4 years.
That's true. The weight cut might be tough for him.
His last lightweight fight was Michael Johnson.
And he disrespected Michael Johnson.
But still, that's not, like, how are you still ranked?
He shouldn't be ranked. He's ranked because they want to keep that ranking, so when he comes back, it's like, oh, he's a top-ranked guy. That's why they're keeping the rank.
I mean, I still think he'd beat a lot of people.
100%, yeah, but he also would lose a lot of them, too. But Henry Cejudo, what are you doing, bud? What do you fight for the Pygmy Fighting Championships, bro? Like, we don't need you coming up to 145, 155 pounds, all right? Just stay down there with the...
He's on the picograms, too.
Has to be.
Has to be.
Yeah, I mean, he looks like a Super Saiyan Mexican. Like, we don't need you coming up to 155.
I think Benavidez would beat him. Anyway.
He already has.
So he will again?
Demetrius would smash him. But we won't see that because Demetrius is doing his thing over there in Japan.
If he fights Moraes, which we're talking about.
Speaking of which,
Marlon's gonna f*** him.
Eddie Alvarez fights this weekend for one championship. I'm excited about
Eddie's
that.
my man. I love it.
We'll get to the fight announcements after, though.
Doesn't Demetrius too?
Yeah, and Demetrius.
Woo! Again, no one gives a shit about Demetrius. Proven right there.
Like I said, I don't care about the Pygmy Fighting Championships, aka the 125-pound division. Like I said last week, they're going to be cut this week. So we only got like 3 days left, and then the division's gone. So, yeah, you heard it here first. They'll be gone by Saturday.
Yeah.
Breaking news.
Something that is on topic, a little out topic. I don't know how I feel about it. But as you know, I'm a big wrestling fan of the WWE, more of the brief stuff. But
if it's not WWF, I don't want anything to do with it.
But it has something to do with UFC. In a way, it was announced that Ronda Rousey will be main eventing WrestleMania this year. The first woman to ever main event WrestleMania. And I don't know how I feel about that.
I mean, I don't care that a woman's main eventing WrestleMania. I don't give a shit at all. If you're the biggest draw, she's not.
She's not.
She's not.
But why don't they... I just don't understand why they wouldn't, like, at least put something like Charlotte Flair, who they built up. And she is the face of the
She's
women.
not wrestling Ronda? Who's wrestling Ronda? Do we know yet?
Oh, yeah, she is wrestling Charlotte. But Charlotte wouldn't have main evented. She would have been... You know what I mean? I think it's kind of bullshit. She doesn't even really get a good reaction anymore.
Honestly, the main event is the main event, though. It doesn't really matter. Like that, usually that doesn't steal the show. There's something else usually.
At the end of the day, we got Brock Lesnar versus Seth Rollins.
Oh, wow.
All right,
that's a terrible matchup. Anyways, enough with the fake sports. Let's go back to the real stuff.
Like, Kurt Angle's retirement match. John Cena versus Kurt Angle. That sounds real enough for you?
I'm talking like one championship, maybe the Lamont Peterson fight.
I don't know about that.
anything else, to be honest.
I'll talk about
curling, darts, beer chugging contest, hot dog eating, and the real sports,
All right, we'll give you that.
Thanks, man.
Brought to you by the WWE. Buy the WWE Network for $9.99 a month.
How much they paying you to say this shit?
I hope soon.
Monetize our asses, WWE.
All right, back to relevancy. Ronda Rousey, you. That should come down.
Next topic, Brady.
Ferguson, mental breakdown. It's kind of sad.
Man, I don't think he should ever fight again, to be honest.
No, but like Brendan Schaub said, and I know you say don't talk about it, but he mentioned a good point again. They're going to put him out there just because he's a big name.
100%.
Fighter.
What's he got, like a 14-fight win streak or some shit?
Some shit crazy.
And, he's still, in most of people that understand MMA, he's still the interim champ. He never lost that belt. I don't care what he says. He's interim champ.
And he won it before anyone else.
100%. He had it when Conor was still walking around fighting in boxing matches.
Yeah.
So he's the man. It's scary what he's going through right now. Did you hear some of the shit that's happening?
Like running down the street in for the cars and shit.
His wife woke up.
The witch?
Yeah, with him over top of her. It's like, you're a witch. Get out of my house. Get out of my house. Okay, CTE is a real thing. Okay, if you don't know what CTE is, please do yourself a favor. Go look it up because it's a scary thing. Or watch Will Smith's concussion movie. That'll give you a pretty good idea of what it is.
I haven't seen it.
It's freaky, man. You don't know what CTE is?
No, I know what CTE is, but I've never seen concussion. I wanted to see it.
Oh man, it's freaky. It'll not make you not want your children. You'll be like, no, you're not doing no contact sports. Like, we're good. You're like basically dead inside of your body. Like you just like can't control your emotions, can't sleep. Like, it's just terrible. It's terrible. It's like you have to age. Your brain's aging basically faster than your body.
That's a football movie, right?
It's about a doctor that like examined
football
players' brains. Yeah. Shout out to Will Smith, Big Willie style.
Aladdin, the genie.
Hey, Bad Boys 3's coming out, man.
Holy shit, this guy's bringing out 2 movies in less than 5 years?
Well, I don't know when Bad Boys 3's coming, but it should be soon.
Alright. The recap, I haven't watched the highlight yet, but Lamont Peterson, I guess, got knocked the out.
Okay, can you just bring up Lamont Peterson's resume? I posted it on Instagram today. Go on our Instagram account for a second.
Oh, let's look at it.
This man is an absolute legend. If you look at the people he's fought. 2-division world champion.
He retired.
He retired after the fight.
Wow.
So he fought last night against Sergey Lipinets, who I literally had a huge brain fart last week. Thought he was like some like fringe contender. Lipinets is
he did lose suspense.
Lipinets is a monster. Guess who Lipinets only losses to? Mikey Garcia.
Oh shit.
So Lipinets is a beast. He's former world champion in himself. So this is who
he's fought Danny Garcia, Felix.
Go to the top. Who's he fought? So name these names.
Sergey Lipinets.
Yep. So close enough. Sergey
Errol Spence,
yep.
the greatest welterweight. Don't know. Felix Diaz.
Beast.
Eddie Garcia.
Beast.
Lucas Batiste.
Deary John is another top contender.
Amir Khan.
Kendall Holt.
Victor Ortiz. Timothy Bradley. He lost them all though.
It doesn't matter. He fought Amir Khan. He fought all these guys.
I guess he beat Amir Khan.
These are monsters. This guy fought everybody when they were relevant at the right time. You got to give him respect. 2-division weight champion.
IBF.
He beat Danny Garcia. I don't care what anybody says.
I believe IBF is the best belt in boxing.
I like the IBF belt. Because you know what they do?
It's international, right?
They're all international. But the IBF does a second-day weigh-in. So if you're not hydrated and you're way too heavy, you can't fight for their belt because they.
Do you think it's the most relevant in boxing right now?
I would say it's second best behind the WBC.
WBC is what Wilder has.
Yes, and then IBF is number 2. But like they're both like
WBC's just been around longer, right?
Yeah, WBC is like one of the original belts. But yeah, the IBF does a good thing. They're trying to get rid of drastic weight cutting, so they have a second-day weigh-in, which I really like. That's like a one championship move.
Yeah, that's nice.
But yeah. I can't believe. I'm glad he's retired. We watched that. When I was watching that fight,
you watched it live?
Yeah, I was on the phone with Kat while I was watching. I kind of was
like, shit.
I texted you right after.
Oh, that was right roll. You're watching. Oh, okay.
Holy shit, man! What just happened? So he looked good. He was landing big shots. It was back and forth. It was like inside fighting, all like dirty, old school boxing. And then 10th round, just got caught with a nasty right hand, and
he was doing good.
He was doing well. He was starting to lose though. You tell he's starting to fade, and then Lipinets just cleaned him out, just finished it. And I was like, I messaged my dad, I'm like, I think Lamont's gonna retire, and then he retired, and I'm happy he retired because he doesn't need to do it no more.
No, he has money.
He's been paid.
Let's talk about the shitty fights this weekend.
Oh yeah, that was terrible.
I mean, Rhonda Marcos won. She's from Canada. John McKessie did. I mean, the Canadians did well, so that's always good. Your boy Husamar Formiga won.
Who?
The 5'2" flyweight.
Yeah, I'm all good. I'm all set on those.
Let's talk about Justin Willis. Okay, we got to talk about this heavyweight division. Big titties.
That was his first loss in UFC, right?
Yeah.
Big. What is it? Big
He's
Pretty.
4-1. Big Pretty. But remember Big Titties is what Curtis Blades
He had
called
a
it.
shadow underneath his nipples, man. He was casting shadows underneath his titty.
But I think Marshall noticed, I don't know if anyone did, when he was grilling the camera, he got taken down, he's like smiling at the camera and shit.
Bro, what are you doing, man? You're getting your ass handed to you.
In the eye.
I didn't understand it. I don't know. It was a domination. It wasn't fun to watch. Curtis Blades should have got the finish. What do you think?
130-25, too.
That's what they scored it?
Yeah.
So that was like 2 10-8 rounds?
Yeah.
Did he even try to get off the ground?
Safety, by the way.
Oh my lord. So you know what I'm talking about destroying toilets? Oh. This is the shit nightmares are made of.
Alright. I'll put him on block.
This is not Big Pretty, alright? This is
Imagine
not...
a Big Pretty shit.
Oh my god. Okay, he trains with Cormier and Kane. How can he not wrestle at all?
How could he not be oh, they're not in shape either, though. Why aren't those guys in shape?
They're heavyweights, bro. They just don't give a
Kane's titties are huge, too. That guy needs a bra. They actually look like titties.
He shouldn't even be a heavyweight, though. He could make 205 easy if he was in shape.
Easily.
I don't get it.
Alright. Now let's talk about Pettis versus Wonderboy.
We both were so wrong. So wrong.
Beautiful.
Wow.
Jumps into the top 5 of welterweights.
Did he?
Yeah.
I knew he would. What's he, number 5?
He hasn't been came out yet, but he just beat number 3.
Yeah. Pettis was getting his ass kicked for 2.5 rounds. I mean, 1.5 rounds.
Yeah. Goes back to the cage,
Oh
5 seconds in,
Lord.
jumps off it, and Superman punches him.
Is that better than his Showtime kick?
Yeah, because he actually knocked him out.
Because he finished him,
Yeah.
right? I mean, and he's going up in weight. He's coming off of, like, hard times. He's had, like, 1 win the last, like, 3 years or something.
No, he's had wins.
Chiesa.
Yeah, that was
it. Yeah, 1 win.
Yes, and Jim Miller.
Okay. He's on hard times. Point
But his last fight was a win-win, kind of. He broke his arm and he was doing good.
Yeah, but I don't... Even he did some stupid shit he shouldn't have done, though. Like, some, like, weird flip kicks and stuff.
But he's there, he's back to his old roots, like he said, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it was good to see Showtime be Showtime. You know, like, Anthony Pettis stayed at home. It was good to see Showtime show up.
Well, he said all these people wanted to do was grapple him and he could never, you know what I mean? And then he worked on just being more fluent with it and just go with it, and that's what sets it up.
And he looked good at welterweight, man. He thick boy. The boy thick.
Yeah, he looked really thick.
He's 5'10". He might be a little bit short for the division.
Woodley's 5'8", think about it.
That's true.
Now he could lift a little bit of weight. He might even get thicker, so we don't know.
I mean, stay there. You just knocked out Wonderboy, just stay there.
Yeah.
I think him and Masvidal at 170 is a great fight.
2 lightweights. The lightweights are taking over.
Man, they're 2-0 in the last 2 weeks. 2-0 in the last 2 weeks at the welterweight division.
Well, is it showing the welterweight division's kind of weak?
I mean, Conor McGregor did it. He went up to welterweight, and he came from 145. He fought Nate twice.
And people say Nate's not a real welterweight. Well, guess what? This motherfucker fought at welterweight 3 times before.
I mean, Nate isn't a real welterweight, but
he's a big boy now.
He's a big lightweight, though.
I think he'd be a welterweight now.
I guarantee he goes back to lightweight. The fights he wants are at lightweight.
I know, but he's 6 foot. The guy can be a welterweight.
Oh, for sure. But like, he's also a vegan and has like his arm is like twiggy.
He's a
jab, baby, all day with that jab and the Stockton slap.
Yeah,
slap the shit out of Michael Johnson.
But yeah, shout out to Pettis.
Is he back?
He's back.
Even though he's getting destroyed for 2 rounds.
But you were saying he was chopping up the legs.
He was chopping, and you see how he just. Wonderboy just stopped it was like he was like in mud. He couldn't move around.
It's not like he was. I feel like he was timing that whole fight. Like it's like that was his game plan.
100%.
Like we noticed right at the beginning of the 2nd round, Wonderboy wasn't. He was flat-footed then.
Done.
And he usually jumps the whole fight. So
I was listening to Luke. What's his name?
Luke Thomas.
Luke Thomas, and he was saying that is the most times Pettis has ever targeted an opponent's legs, and the least times he's targeted his opponent's head. So it's like the complete opposite of what he usually does.
Wow.
Which is so clearly they had a game plan. we're gonna take your legs out.
Take some shots. We know that he's a point fighter. We're not gonna get too hurt.
You can jab me in the nose all night. That's where maybe I get bloodied up. Maybe I swell a little bit. I'm gonna knock you the out though. That's what's gonna happen here. I'm gonna put you to sleep.
It kind of got to the point where you're thinking like he knew his head was open because he was just worried about leg kicks. That's it.
He's like, Wonderboy, I'm gonna give you hospital bills. All right, Nashville. It ain't gonna be cheap.
Absolutely. So just one, and then we got some fight announcements.
What do we got?
Alir Latifi versus my boy Volkan Ozdemir.
Oh wow! All right, Latifi gets destroyed. Next,
Jimmy Manuel versus Alexander Rakic.
Yeah. Next, I'll take Rakic because Manuel can't take a punch.
That's about it.
Do
we have any fights this week?
Yeah, we got some fights this weekend.
For boxing,
I'm pretty sure there's a big boxing match this week.
I know we got a big fight coming up this week.
Top of that card first.
All right. Well, this week we have. This is one where Marshall goes pass next, pass.
Cue it.
I'm getting sick of these 6-fight main cards with shitty fights.
We'll pass them. Just hold on.
Karolina Kovacevic versus Michelle Watterson.
No, that's relevant. That's relevant. We'll talk about that.
That is relevant. Yeah. That's what I'm starting at. And Michelle's going to upset.
Is Watterson the underdog?
Oh, yeah. Should be.
All right, give me Watterson, the karate hottie.
She's so small. If you haven't seen nice legs, look at this girl.
Not mad at the karate hottie at all.
Not mad.
Jeez, one of the hottest moms out here doing the thing.
Oh, my God.
Next.
Josh Emmett versus Michael Johnson at featherweight.
God. Why is Josh Emmett ranked?
He got a lucky win over Ricardo Lamas. But Michael Johnson's back. He's going to put him to sleep. He just beat the GOAT Artemolobov.
The pie. Him and Pulev.
Pulev won this week. Shout out to Pulev. The Pulev pie.
I can't believe he pulled it out. I watched the highlights. He was getting bad.
That's heavyweights.
That is heavyweights. Yeah. Michael Johnson, I'm going to say he's going to get a 3rd round stoppage. Josh.
I'm excited for David Branch, actually. I don't know if you're a big fan, but he's fighting Jack Emerson, who's a submission artist.
Who is he fighting?
Jack Emerson.
Okay.
David Branch will win.
Give me the underdog.
Jack?
Submission. Armbar.
All right. And then the main event. This is going to be a slugfest for 1 round.
Who's in? Gaethje and Barboza?
Yeah. 1 round.
This is in Philly, right?
Yes.
Is Gaethje from Philly?
Yes.
Oh, that's sick. You think it's going to go 1 round?
1 round.
This is the kind of fights that CTE is made of. Like, you leave this kind of fight with brain damage.
But Gaethje's going to put him to sleep. My prediction right there.
Man, Barboza might head kick the shit out of him.
Man, it's hard to knock out Gaethje, though.
I'm going to take Gaethje 2nd round TKO.
They both have good leg kicks, though.
They do. I'd say Barboza's are better. They're more powerful. Gaethje lands more.
I think Gaethje hits harder with his fist. 100%.
Yeah. I'm going to take Gaethje 2nd round TKO.
This is going to end fast, actually.
It's a good fight. It's going to be entertaining.
Boxing
make
this
a
week.
pick. Make a
I just
pick.
said. I said knockout 1st round.
Gaethje?
For Gaethje.
Okay.
Boxing.
I'm pretty sure there's some good stuff.
Isn't Garcia fighting this weekend?
I believe he is.
Danny Ugly Garcia. If you want to see a horrible haircut, look at this, man. Boxing schedule. 3rd Philly too, eh?
Are they?
Yeah, Philadelphia for Ngumbu.
Excuse me?
Doo-doo.
What?
Dodo. Ngumbu.
Alexander Goviznik versus Ngumbu. The guy's got one name. Oh, Doo-doo Ngumbu. Okay, so... Gavaznik's a beast. He's the one that put... what's that? Superman, Adonis Stevenson. He put Superman in a coma. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's a beast. He's got the WBC's light heavyweight title. That's an interesting fight. He'll probably win that. I'm not sure who the opponent is. I'd have to look into him.
Doo-doo Ngumbu.
Yeah, I don't know. He's probably like some athletic African, to be honest.
There isn't much this weekend, actually.
Danny Garcia doesn't fight this weekend?
No, we got Liam Smith, though.
Ooh, Liam Smith. That's a good fight. Sam Eggington. So that's a little British clash. Liam Smith, if you don't remember.
Oh, Danny Garcia's on the undercard of Terrence Crawford Gone.
No, he's not.
Or April 20th, April 20th.
Different cards, bro. Okay. If you don't remember, Liam Smith is the guy that got knocked out by one of the victims of body shots by Canelo back probably like 3 years ago. Did you watch that fight?
Yes.
It was like he fought well.
Ooh, that's a fight I'm looking forward to in 2 weeks.
Who?
Caleb Trulix versus
Peter Clod. Why?
I don't know. That looks like a good fight.
Do you like Quillen or something? I bet you Truax beats him.
Yeah, Truax will win.
Yeah, Truax is a beast. He beat the Gale. But go to the one championship card, bro.
Oh yes, the one champ. That might be hard to pull up.
One championship is their first event with all the American talent they just got. I don't think Sage Northcutt is fighting, but Eddie Alvarez and Demetrius are back at it, so that should be interesting.
And Inoki fights too.
Oh shit! Isn't he their champ right now?
Yeah.
So who?
Well, it's the main event. Fortney is actually the champion. Sorry.
Who's the main event?
Oki. Shinya Oki.
Okay. Wait, Eddie Alvarez isn't the main event?
No.
Oh shit!
I'm gonna watch this card. It's not until April 12th, Ben.
It's not this weekend?
No, it's next weekend.
Why did I think it was this weekend?
Because you don't do your research, and this guy's no, I'm just kidding.
Oh shit!
We'll talk about it next
Talk
weekend.
about it next weekend.
But yeah, that's about it for now, since we don't want to talk about the one championship.
My bad. I jumped the gun on that one. You know, a little premature ejaculation.
It's a little late for this dude. He wants to go to bed.
So that's pretty much it, eh? The only fights we got is the Gaethje card.
Yeah.
That sucks. Anything else that we miss?
Nope. Is there Bellator? Nope.
There's no Bellator?
Nope.
Man, it's not a good weekend for fights. Guess we'll probably have a short episode next week, unfortunately.
Well, we'll have the predictions for the one. And there's a Bellator next week. I'm excited for the Bellator card with Chandler and for Ray coming up soon. Super fight.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Woo!
Don't break it down yet. Chill out. But that's pretty much it, guys. Just keep sharing our stuff. Please like and subscribe. We're up to 103 subscriptions. We need to get to 1,000. So tell your mother, tell your cousin. Brother. We need all your help, please. Let's pull together. Let's get us 1,000 subscriptions. We appreciate you.
Sponsor us, WWE. For $9.99 a month, you get the WWE Network.
We're out.